Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle.
Mr. Rob O'Hara.
Sprite Castle.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sprite Castle. On today's show, I'm going to be playing the classic Nintendo game Mario Brothers. Not Super Mario Brothers, but Mario Brothers, the original. I first saw this game over at my friend Jeff's house pretty early on. This is, it says copyright by Atari, so I believe this is an Atarisoft port of the original Mario Brothers. You can select one or two players, as you can see there as I'm hitting F3, but it doesn't seem to tell me. Oh, there we go, to start a two-player game or one-player game. I can start on a harder level if I go through the different enemies here. Or I can hit F1 to start a one-player game. So that's what I'm going to do. Some of these games I feel kind of silly explaining the gameplay mechanics. I don't know if you've never seen them or not, but the goal of Mario Brothers is to clear each level of the sewers here by knocking these turtles on their backs. You knock them over on their backs one of two ways. One, by hitting them from underneath, or two, by hitting the giant POW button down there, which is, each time you hit it, it goes away a little bit. The turtles cannot cross obstacles, so I'm going to leave that guy there. And if you notice this turtle, it comes, he runs into that guy, and then he turns around and turns back the other way. They also do the same thing when they hit the coins or anything else. So you can kind of use that to your advantage if you're watching what's going on. If you hit them in the back half, they will continue their momentum. Oh, this is a bonus level. The point of this bonus level is to get all the coins that you can before time runs out. Let's see if I do it. 12 seconds left. As long as you make that jump and this jump. Oh. I didn't make that jump. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. Ah, did it. So in this game you are Mario. This is the game. If you are familiar with this game will help you. These are, by the way, crabs take 2 hits. If you notice, the first time you hit them, they just get angry and move faster. And then the second time you hit them, it knocks them on their backs. Notice that one up there is trying to change colors, and now he is purple, and he is really mad, and he's going to be moving faster. Oh, I just made those two mad, too. That was not my best strategic move. If you have them all here, you can hit the POW and hit them all like that. Knock those guys over, and obviously it hits all of them from underneath. So if you had one that was on his back and you hit him and turn him upside down, let's see if I can hit this guy and then hit him again. Oh, missed him. You will see a fireball that comes out. The fireball is kind of like the pterodactyl from Joust. It is a gameplay mechanic inspired to move you along your way, and here comes the fireball right there. So let's get out of the fireball's way. Go ahead and get that guy knocked off. So you'll have a couple of levels with each enemy. We had 2 with the turtles. This is our second with the crabs. Oh boy, I just did that wrong. Now watch how I can. Oh, let's just get rid of that. Notice he goes in the tube, and I get to wrap around. Boink. The crabs move faster than the turtles, so if there's one behind a turtle, he will run into it and start going the other way. Not really doing great strategy-wise here while I'm talking, but what else can I tell you about the game? Oh, what I was going to mention is the name of this game is the solution to a trivia question that you may have heard in video game circles, and that trivia question is, what is Mario's last name? So, I'll let you think about that for the rest of this level here until I beat this. well, if you paid attention to the name of this game, you know what his last name is. But what is Mario's full name? Oh, I just got fried by a fireball. Anyway, the trivia question, what is Mario's first and last name? If you think about it, Mario's first and last name is Mario Mario. And the reason that we come to that answer is because he and his brother's names are Mario and Luigi, so we know that his first name, assuming, well, we know that his first name is Mario, because his name is Mario and his brother's name is Luigi. However, this is the Mario Brothers, and that implies that they are brothers and that their last names are Mario. So, the answer to the trivia question, Mario's full name is Mario Mario, and his brother's full name is Luigi Mario, which is a strange name, but who are we to judge what Italian plumbers and carpenters name their offspring? These are stupid bugs. And notice that you can only hit them when they're touching the ground. And they're going to become a pain here very shortly. I would say that I am a fan of Mario Brothers the game, both the arcade version and the Commodore 64 version. It is very fun to play with two players. This is definitely one of those games where you have to decide when you begin if you are going to play as a team or if you are going to kill each other. And if you decide to play in a team, what inevitably happens is one of you will kill the other one either on accident or intentionally and try to make it look like an accident. And then at that point, all's fair in love and war. I'm going to send those guys back. And then see if I can get him. Nope, he jumped up right at the end. But this is Mario Brothers. It plays essentially identical to the arcade version. Let's see if I can get out of this. The only thing that's really different is the introductions of each. In the arcade version, you'll get a introduction of each new enemy and how they their mechanics of how they work in the game, like if you have to hit them twice or what they're going to do. And this version doesn't have that, but that's certainly not a deal breaker for me. I know what they're going to do. I know what the enemies do. I don't need a tutorial. When I was a kid, I remember thinking that the animations of the coins were really good. Oh, shouldn't have done that. And I still think that today. I think the coin animations are nice. I think the sounds are nice. I mean, the music isn't the most amazing thing at the end of each level or in between levels, but eh. Here's the next bonus round. And Mario's jump in this game is slightly different than the arcade version. And because of that, I'm going to do a different pattern here. I'm not going to make it, but I should have got that other coin. But because of that, if you play the arcade version a lot, then you get used to that, and then when you switch to this version, the bonus level is just slightly more difficult, and vice versa. If you've been playing the arcade version a lot, then this version becomes more difficult. Oh, almost did it too. Oh, take it. Bloop! Commodore 64 by default, not by default, hardware-wise, can handle 8 sprites. And so you will see some minor flickering going on in this game when there are, I thought I could make it past it, more than 8 things on the screen at a time. You may see some minor flicker, but again, it's one of those things that doesn't really take away from the gameplay for me. And I don't know. I just like this. I like this game. I like this version. I think it is a good, solid port for the Commodore 64. To be honest with you, the one, and this doesn't take away from this game at all. In fact, it's rats. It's because of this game. See how the sprites are flickering there just a little bit? I think that, let's see, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the stuff up there. Yeah, so that's probably what that is. I thought this version was so good that some of the other games later, I mean, like on an earlier episode of Sprite Castle, I played Joust, and I've done some other games where I almost thought, I thought this set the bar pretty high as far as arcade ports go. So I was expecting more of some of the later ones. So, that's basically what I'm saying is this is a really great version, and I think it makes some other arcade ports for the Commodore look kind of bad. So, anyway, Mario Brothers for the Commodore 64. It's a great arcade port and great version, so check it out. If you like this, be sure to check out all the places you could get Sprite Castle at spritecastle.com. Facebook.com/Sprite Castle and YouTube.com/Sprite Castle. If you want to get everything Sprite Castle related, go to throwbacknetwork.net where you can find Sprite Castle and lots of other retro goodness. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.